That's pretty late. So we owe him a big round of applause for coming and joining us in San Francisco, woo, through Zoom, Mr. Kevin Sherry, woo! We'll unmute later, but I know these kids are excited.
Okay, yes, am I unmuted?
You are unmuted. And
Hello, welcome tonight. Thank you for having me. My name is Brain Bear. I'm a bear, as you can see. I'm a very scary bear with very sharp teeth. I'm a bear, so obviously I'm from the woods, first and foremost. And the thing about me, Brain Bear is my name. The thing about me is I brought a couple bear jokes with me. Does anybody want to hear a bear joke? Yes? Okay, yes, I think you might. Okay, all right, first bear joke. What do you get when you cross a bear and a tooth? A bear and a tooth. How about this? Molar bear? Molar bear. Okay, get it? Okay, molar bear. Got it. Okay, next one. What do you get when you cross a bear and a skunk? Are you ready for this? A bear and a skunk? How about this? Winnie the Pooh. Oh, I'm squeezing my nose. That's a smelly bear. Okay, you thought I was going to lull you to sleep with some stories that I read to you in a slow and deep tone, but that is not going to happen at all. I'm going to sing you a bunch of energetic guitar songs. You may know maybe one or two of these songs. Most of these songs are cool new songs that you'll be hearing first tonight. So, but if you want to, I'm being locked up like this. I really miss live music, seeing people play live music, hearing live music, playing live music myself. So if everybody wants to join me in their own home for this very first note, it would help me if you could all sing this first note as loudly as you possibly can. I may be able to hear 41 hours away, but if you sing loudly enough, I can hear. So the first note goes like this. Okay, so can we sing it? Ooh, that's lovely. Thank you. There is a mountain of snow up past the big glen. We have a castle enclosed. There is a fountain. Out of the fountain flows gold into a huge hand. That hand is held by a bear who had a sick band. There is a mountain of snow up past the big glen. We have a castle enclosed. There is a fountain. Out of the fountain flows gold into a huge hand. That hand is held by a bear who had a sick band of goats and cats and pigs and bats with brooms and bats and rings and rats that play big dogs like queens and kings. Everyone plays drums and sings a big shark, sharks, swords, bees, Lord, sweet cakes, mace, lakes, ma. Thank you. Thank you very much. Who wants to hear a bear joke? Who wants to hear another bear joke? Okay, very good. What do you call a bear? What do you call a bear that got caught in the rain? What do you call a bear that got caught in the rain? How about this? A drizzly bear. Huh? That's one of the better bear jokes. That's one of the better bear jokes. Okay, here's another song. Oh yeah, okay. This is a dance song. The next two are dance songs. So if you want to get up in your house and dance to these dance songs. But first, is there a chat feature? Is there a chat? Can people chat? Okay, I am going to draw stuff. Okay, let me put my guitar down for a second. Hello. I love drawing random stuff. So if you can think of anything the whole time I'm talking tonight, type it in the chat. And then when it's time to draw, I'll just draw a bunch of random stuff. Like this is a cupcake with a mustache, somebody said, and somebody said a turtle and a bee. Somebody said a dinosaur. I'll show you. I'll show you how to do 3 things. I'm gonna give you 3 little demonstrations at the end. I'm gonna show you how to do a little unicorn, a little baby dragon, and I'll teach you how to draw Squizzard, my character from my new book, Squidding Around. This is not an ad. Okay. Okay, but the point of me putting my guitar down was to ask you if you can think of any random thing you'd like me to draw. Please type it in the chat, and then I'll draw it at the end, okay? But we're gonna sing a couple songs. Why I don't have my guitar, I'd like to thank Kim Stewart for having me tonight, the Town School for Boys. Hello, everybody. Thanks for having me. Thanks for Books Inc. for doing the books, and Scholastic, you're on there. Thank you so much. Okay, we're gonna sing another song, and now that the chat feature is activated, who in this place, who in this Zoom room, who has a dog? Hands up. Okay, actually, we don't need to do, you don't need to do this in the chat. I'm gonna put the gallery view on. Hands up, close to the screen, if you have a dog. Let me see how many dogs. Any dog people? Dogs in the house? Couple dogs. Okay, very, very good. Okay, and now raise your hand if you have a cat. Raise your hand if you have a cat in the house. And I mean a pet cat, not if there's just a random cat in your wall or something like that. If you have a pet cat. Some pet cats, a little less pet cats. I used to keep pet rats in my life, but I upgraded. I adopted my very first cat of my life a couple years ago. His name is Kinko's. I love him so much. He is the cutest, cuddliest, dumbest, smelliest cat that you'll ever meet in your whole life. And now I know that we're not supposed to say that things are dumb and smelly. But if you ever met my cat Kinko's, you would say, oh my goodness, he's so dumb and so smelly. I love him so much. Like, it's part of his personality. It's okay. So that's not the story now. That's not the story I'm trying to tell. I'm still telling the story. Okay, listen up. The story is that my mom came over to my house and she said, she took one look at my cat Kinko's and she said, look at her, the little girl cat. And I said, Mom, that's a boy cat. His name is Kinko's. But it was like she didn't hear me or something, because like all day long she was just saying, look at her, the little girl cat. But like, listen, I had to forgive my mom, because don't some people do this all the time? They see like any dog on the street and they go like this, good boy, good boy. But guess what? They'd be wrong 50% of the time, because dogs are girls and boys and cats are girls and boys. Okay? So, thank you very much. I'm glad we had this talk. And that's what this next song is about. Here we go. It's a dance song. There we go. Look at a cat and you say, look at her. Look at a dog and you say, look at him. Why do we do that? Why do we do that? We are wrong to assume that cats are girls and dogs are boys. Because cats are girls and cats are boys. And dogs are girls and dogs are boys. We shouldn't assume every cat is a girl, every dog is a boy. There is a stereotype that women like cats and men like dogs, but that isn't even true. Ask around. We shouldn't always assume that cats are girls and dogs are boys. Because cats are girls and cats are boys. And dogs are girls and dogs are boys. We shouldn't assume every cat is a girl, every dog is a boy. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Would you like to hear 2 cat jokes that I have memorized? What is the cat's favorite color? Purple, of course. Many of you probably will have gotten that one. But will you get this one? What do you call a pile of kittens? What do you call a pile of kittens? No, it's not what you're thinking. What do you call a pile of kittens? How about this? A meountain. A meountain? Okay? Okay, we're dancing, so I'm gonna sing a song about my favorite duck. Here we go. Well, the duck walked up to the lemonade stand, and he said to the man running the stand, he said, hey, bom, 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 got any grapes? And the man said, no, we just sell lemonade, but it's cold and it's fresh, and it's all homemade. Can I get you a glass? The duck said, I'll pass. Any waddle, any waddle, waddle, any waddle, any waddle, waddle, any waddle, any waddle, waddle, to the very next day. Oh, well, the duck walked up to the lemonade stand, and he said to that man running the stand, he said, hey, bom, 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 got any grapes? And the man said, no, like I said yesterday, we just sell lemonade, okay? Why not give it a try? The duck said, bye-bye. Any waddle, any waddle, waddle, any waddle, any waddle, waddle, any waddle, any waddle, waddle, to the very next day. Oh, well, the duck walked up to the lemonade stand, and he said to that man running the stand, he said, hey, bom, 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 got any grapes? And the man said, hey, look, this is getting old. I mean, lemonade's all we've ever sold. Why not give it a try? The duck said, bye-bye. Any waddle, any waddle, waddle, any waddle, any waddle, waddle, any waddle, any waddle, waddle, to the very next day. Oh, well, the duck walked up to the lemonade stand, and he said to that man running the stand, he said, hey, bom, 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 got any grapes? And the man said, hey, look, if you don't leave right now, I'm going to put you in a box and send you out of town, so don't get too close. The duck said, adios. Any waddle, any waddle, waddle, any waddle, any waddle, waddle, any waddle, any waddle, waddle, to the very next day. Well, the duck walked up to the lemonade stand, and he said to that man running the stand, he said, I've got one more question for you. I've got one more question for you. Got any grapes? Ba, 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 ba. The man just stopped. He started to smile. He started to laugh. He laughed for a while. Come on, little duck. Let's go to the store. I'll buy you some grapes so you won't have to ask me anymore. So they went to the store. The man bought some grapes. He gave one to the duck, and the duck said, no thanks. But you know what sounds real good? It could really make my day. Do you think the store? Do you think the store? Do you think the store? Do you think the store has any lemonade? Any lemonade? Any lemonade? Any lemonade? Any waddle away? Thank you. My chair is quickly breaking because I am so wiggly. Okay, there we go. I have another joke. It's not about cats or bears. This one goes like this. How do you throw a party for an astronaut? How do you throw a party for an astronaut? You plan it. What? Oh my gosh. You got to remember these ones, okay? I got to tune my guitar. This isn't, you'll like it better if I tune my guitar. I have taught myself the piano over quarantine. I don't actually read the 5 bars, but I can play, you know, like Brian McKnight songs and stuff like that. It's really fun. Okay. Something that we were doing before the pandemic was we would go to pick pumpkins. That is something we would do. We'd go to farms and we would pick pumpkins. Raise your hand in the screen if you went to a place to pick pumpkins in the fall at one time in your life. Did you ever pick pumpkins before? How about this? Have you ever been to? I went to a place to pick pumpkins, and they had a petting zoo there, and they had cows and chickens, pigs and stuff. Who's been to a petting zoo? Has anybody been to a pet? And you put a little change, and you turn the dial to get some grain, and you feed the animals some grain. Okay, this next song is about that. Okay, here we go. Said we're gonna meet the animals. I said we're gonna meet the animals. I said we're gonna meet the animals. Meet them beasts. Okay, this is a crowd participation card, okay? I trust that everybody will be making these noises very loudly in their own homes, okay? Okay, it goes like this. The cow goes moo, then we say moo, moo, moo. Let's try it. The cow goes moo, then we say moo, moo, moo. Good. The chicken goes then we say okay, good. The pig goes oink, then we say oink, oink, oink. Said we're gonna meet the animals. I said we're gonna meet the animals. I said we're gonna meet the animals. Meet them beasts. Well, that was pretty fun, right? Well, I have worked up a powerful appetite. It's a good thing I have everything in the trunk of my car for one of those old-fashioned picnics. I have the red and white checkered blanket to sit on. I have the wicker picnic basket to put everything in. I got the ketchup. I got the mustard. I got the buns. We just gotta make one stop. Going to the meat factory. We're going to the meat factory. We're going to the meat factory. Eat that meat. Okay, this is also a crowd participation card. Okay, I trust that everybody will be screaming the next part out in their own homes. It goes like this. The cow makes steaks. Then we say yum, yum, yum. Let's try it again. The cow makes hamburgers. Then we say yum, yum, yum. All right. The chicken makes nuggets. Then we say yum, yum, yum. All right. The lamb makes chops. Then we say yum, yum, yum. Okay. The pig makes bacon. Then we say yum, 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 yum. We're going to the meat factory. We're going to the meat factory. We're going to the meat factory. Eat that meat. We're gonna meet them beasts. We're gonna meet our meat. We're gonna meet our meat. Okay. Thank you very much. I'm going to stop singing so all the teachers can stop sweating on the call. It's okay. If you're a vegetarian or a meat eater, I think we can both enjoy that last song. Hello. Guess what? I'm not actually a bear at all. My name is Kevin Sherry. My hair is very long because I've not cut it at all in the past whole year. So my hair is very long. Excuse me. And I am the author of a couple books. This is my newest book, Squidding Around. You may have read it. and we are going to draw in a minute. I see the chat is exploding, and I love that. But I am going to read as promised, okay? But I have some questions, okay? So thank you for these questions. Here we go. What was the first book you wrote? Okay, well, the very first book I wrote is this is a copy from Asia. It's not in American, but this is the very first book I wrote. It's called I'm the Biggest Thing in the Ocean. And we are going to read this today. I do not know the language that this book is in, but luckily I wrote this book. So I'm going to read you this book. Okay, so here we go. It says, I'm the Biggest Thing in the Ocean by Kevin Cherry. Here we go. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for having me. I'm a giant squid, and I'm big. Okay. I'm bigger than these shrimp. Obviously. I'm bigger than these clams. These clams, see them? I'm bigger than this crab. Ouch. Ouch. I'm bigger than that jellyfish. I'm bigger than these turtles. Kids, when I was your age, I was obsessed with turtles. You'll see that. The next book has turtles in it as well. I'm even bigger than that octopus over there. Goofy dude. I'm bigger than that shark. Shh. Hiding. I'm bigger than this fish. That's a puffer fish. Bigger than that fish. And then look at the book. Look at this is a little special effect. Woo! Marvel level special effects. Bigger than this fish. This fish. That's an angelfish. And even this fish. That's a barracuda. Guess what he says now? Get a load of this guy. Ooh. Oh my God, my chair. Did you hear my chair break? Did everybody hear that? All right. I'll show you how badly the chair's broken in a minute. I'm the biggest thing in the ocean. He's pretty sure of himself. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's being swallowed whole. Now, kids, this was my very first book, and my editor, my boss, your teacher, or maybe even your principal said, Kevin, you got to take this page out. It's way too scary for little kids. You literally have your main character being slurped up into a whale's mouth like a big old plate of spaghetti. They said, Kevin, please take this page out. And I said, no. I said, hold on. Can I please have this page in? Because when I was a kid and I would read stuff that was a little scary or weird, that would make me read the book 10 times more. Do you know what I'm saying? So you don't always get your way, kids. But sometimes if you ask and explain yourself, your editors will let you put in a picture of the main character being slurped up into a whale's mouth. Oh no, what is going to happen to the whale now? Eaten whole. Oh dear, where is he? Oh my goodness. If anyone has seen this page is an homage, a tribute, a shout out, if you will, to Disney's Pinocchio. Have y'all ever seen Disney's Pinocchio? So this page is a shout out to Disney's Pinocchio. I love that movie. And I will say, that movie's a little scary too. That movie's got some scary parts, but that's what made me love that movie. And so thusly, they are in this, oh, look where he is. Oh boy. I swear I'm going to get to the end of the book. It's coming up. You can tell from where he's progressed in the plot, but here we go. Oh, dear. Sad, too. He's got a frown. How is he going to get out of this one? Oh, he starts smiling because he starts looking around. Who does he see? Who does he see inside there? He says, he sees the familiar faces, and he says this. He says, I'm the biggest thing in this whale. I'm the biggest thing in this whale. That's the joke. Undeterred. Okay, that's the end of the book. And then this says, I'm bigger than plankton. Plankton are microscopic little plant beings that live in the water. Okay, now look, I just want you to, I'm gonna run and get a chair, and I swear, Kim and boys' school, that, see, it's, you can tell it's already from the thrift store, and then it's being tied together. Oh, it's finally gone. I have a chair right in the other room. I'll be back in 30 seconds.
No worries. We'll have some jokes for our audience.
Knock knock. Who's there? Who's there?
Hold on, just a second. Raise your hand if you've got a really good knock knock joke. Miss Alonso. Hold on. Let's talk to Miss Alonso. Go ahead.
Well, in the meantime, I just want to share, if you're looking for a good bedtime story to check out, you might want to put this on hold later. It's called There's a Dinosaur on the 13th Floor, and it's a really funny, fun book that's perfect for bedtime. And if you want another good bedtime story, this one, Good Night, is about a knight in shining armor that's taking care of 3 little dragons. And that's another good bedtime story if you're looking for a good bedtime story recommendation.
We're going to send out an email after this with links to our library catalog if there are any grown-ups in the room, and that will explain how to log in and put books on hold. So without further ado, are you safe? We will, I'm gonna unpin. Oh, yay, okay.
This chair's a lot sturdier now, yeah. It might not, I noticed that when I show you in the camera, it looks exactly the same kind of chair, an old thrift store chair. Okay, that's not what we're talking about. That's a little comedy. That's some real life comedy, kids, kindergartners. Our next, following along this theme of turtles, briefly from the last book, we're going to now read my book, Turtle Island. Okay, here we go. Oh, there's our turtle. Where is our turtle? There he's sliding along there. Woo! I'm a giant turtle, and I'm as big as an island. But the ocean is even bigger, and sometimes I get lonely. So imagine my surprise when one day, see, there he is all alone. When one day I had visitors. That's a thunderstorm. Special effects, kids. They were shipwrecked, which was bad, but I could fish, which was good. Look at all those fish. An explosion of fish. There we go. And you know what? Owl could knit, bear could build, frog could cook, and cat could draw. And look at that. Who's cat drawn? Ooh. Spoiler alert, I'm the cat. We all worked together. Suddenly, things were happening. And the sea didn't seem so big anymore until we miss our families, Frog said one day. I didn't understand. Wasn't I their family? What do they mean? So, Bear built a ship, Owl knit a sail, Frog packed some food, and Cat gave me a hug. Oh. And they sailed away. I was alone again. I couldn't stop thinking about my friends. I tried to stay busy, but things just weren't the same. I thought I'd be alone forever. So imagine my surprise when one day I saw a boat. And who was in it? My friends. And they had brought something very special. There they are. They had brought all their friends. And their families too. And this one down here, if you ever get this book out from the library, this one here is the city of Baltimore, which where I'm from. And then this one is just a futuristic bubble city that I invented, so don't worry about that one. But this one down here is Baltimore. They brought their families too. This is how Turtle Island started. There he is. And it was very important for us that they built all the houses out of their ships. Because where did they get the wood? And how we continue to grow. There we are. Uh-oh. Who's back there? More turtles. There we go. The end. Okay. Thank you very much. Where are we at? How about we look at this book? This is my newest book, Squidding Around. I'm really proud of this. This is basically like a picture book, but a graphic novel, okay? But I'm very proud of it. The colors are awesome. I told them I wanted to go vaporwave, like sea punk with the colors, and they were very happy about that. So, yes. So I'm gonna read a small segment of this book, and then I'll show you how to draw Squizzard. How about that? And then I'll draw some of the stuff that I saw in this chat. Okay, here we go. Okay, so let me set this up. This is Squizzard, the red squid. He wants to get into some mischief, and he wants his best friend, Toothy. Toothy is the giant great white shark. He wants Toothy to help him out and join in. So let us join in right there. He says, right here, Squizzard, please don't get me involved. I don't want to get in any trouble. Okay, I hear what you're saying, but I'll be in big trouble if I don't do a report. You have to stall for me. Just don't stop talking. Gotta go, bye. And don't tell anyone. And they're doing these presentations, so here we go. Toothy, why don't you start us off? I want to see clear, concise presentations. This is a conch shell. It's shaped like a spiral. Conch shells can be homes for hermit crabs, slugs, and snails. Some can be made into instruments or produce pearls. This one is shiny and reflects the colors of the rainbow. And then everybody's falling asleep because they think he's boring. Meanwhile, outside, what am I gonna do? I didn't prepare at all. How about a sand dollar? Too boring. Some seaweed? Ew. A tiny crab named Pete? No thanks. This coral looks like a duck. That makes me think of, wait, I've got a hilarious idea. Very soon. I'm back. Get ready to laugh, everyone.
Squizzard, where did you come from?
Take a seat, Toothy. I'm sure everyone's bored by your shell report by now. I'm bringing that grade A funny. I drew a duck with a butt. Can you see it in the back? It's hilarious and it rhymes. Ha 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 ha.
Are you kidding? I helped you and you just pushed me out of the way?
Vulgarity is not funny, Squizzard. Toothy, I'm disappointed in you. Not cool. And you know what? It doesn't actually rhyme.
You never listen to me. All that matters to you is you. Come on, dude. You called my report boring. You used to like shells. And I used to like you, but now I don't. We are not friends anymore.
Oh no. And then Squizzard is left alone. That's a cliffhanger. And you'll see if you read that book. So let me get my marker. Let me show you. We're going to do a little drawing lesson now. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is a drawing trick. This is a cartooning trick. I don't know why I started doing this, but I just started doing this. But this is how I'm doing my eyeballs right now. So what I do is I draw two C's like this next to each other. And then I fill in the black part there. Okay, so you see, you see how like the light reflects in your eyeball? That makes it look like there's light reflecting in the eyeball. So let me show you how we draw Squizzard. To draw Squizzard, I always start with the eyeballs, okay? So we're gonna draw this eye and this eye. And I draw one eye a little bit bigger than the other because I'm goofy. Okay, and then here we go. And then we're gonna do that little C trick that I showed you. Two little C's. And then fill in the black part. The pupil, that's called the pupil. We're gonna put two little C's here. And then go like that. Okay, now you have some cartoon looking eyes, don't you? All right, so then, it's very simple after that. It's just some simple shapes. So let me draw them for you. And then Squizzard goes up like this, goes down like this, and there he is. Just basically a triangle, huh? And then he has a very expressive mouth. That's very important for cartooning. Okay, so all right. There we go. He's always smiling. He's always just squidding around. Oh, gosh. Okay. And then squids have 8. This is a science lesson right now. Squids, you think they have a bunch of, they have 8 tentacles and 2 very long arms that they grab stuff with. So they have 8 little tentacles and 2 long arms. So that's what we're gonna draw. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. Okay, so 8, and then they have these 2 longer arms. Okay, that have little suckers on the end. And here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so that's how you draw Squizzard. Okay, great. I'm gonna try to do some requests now because I see time is waning. Some of them from Star Wars. Okay, I think I just draw Yoda a lot. So let me show you how to draw Yoda real quick. All right, so start with the eyes. I like to start with the eyes. Big eyes. Okay, and then Yoda's nose is like 3 balls. Okay, it's like 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then he goes up like this, and then the rest of his nose goes like this. But then his forehead is like iconic, right? So he goes boop, and then boop. All right, so like giant eye, and then
do it again. All right. Put a little connector there. All right, so that's basically what, is this gonna turn out? I don't know. Okay, but then he's kind of like squinting like an alien. So he's like, all right. Like this, okay? Is it getting close? I think it is. And then he has giant ears, which are definitely getting cut off. Okay. And he has hairy ears. They come down like this. Okay, all right, how do I do the bottom? I can't remember. I think it's like, okay. Look at that. That's sort of looking like a Yoda kind of thing. All right. Simple shapes, put it together, and then, yeah, something like that. Okay. Whoop, whoop. Boom. Okay, this is Yoda's cousin, though, all right? This is like not Yoda or any iteration in any dimension of Yoda. This is like someone he hung out with when he was a kid. This is a different creature. But we don't know what they're called yet, do we? Oh my gosh, is there anything else I needed to do? I can't believe I ran out of time. I'm gonna sing one more song. This is a totally cool song. I have all these books. If you like anything I did today, these are cool little chapter books that are full of drawings and diagrams, and they're really fun. They're called the Yeti Files. But I'm not going to read you the whole book like I just did, but okay. I am gonna sing you. I'm gonna sing you a song about it. Okay? Okay, so here we go. Here we go. One more song. Thank you one more time for everybody for having me tonight. You were a great audience. I can't wait to see you in real life. I'm sure all your teachers and all the educators think the same thing. Okay, so here we go. Last song. Thanks for having me. And this will lull you to sleep as you're wearing your pajamas bedtime. Just kidding. Here we go. Cryptozoology has a new prodigy. Introducing our Yeti Blizz Richards. That's me. Cryptozoology has a new prodigy. Introducing our Yeti Blizz Richards. He's a Yeti. What's a Yeti? He's a Yeti. Nice to meet you. He's a scientist. He lives in a cave. The coolest cave fort that was ever made. The zipline is cool. The workshop is cooler. It even has a sweet supercomputer. Cryptozoology has a new prodigy. Introducing our Yeti Blizz Richards. A goblin, an elf, a fox, and more. A ride on the back of a unicorn. My cousin is Bigfoot, he lives in a tree. Nothing's more important than my family. Cryptozoology has a new prodigy. Introducing our Yeti Blizz Richards. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Everyone eat now.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Oh,
I
had a
I
unicorn.
like your little ice cream.
Good night. Good night, everyone.
Okay. Sácate la mano de la piel, please.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, thank you.
Bye, everyone. Look at those snuggies. Oh, look at those cute.
What?
Puppies with Jasper.
La computadora.
Here. Bye, guys. Have a great night.
Oh, that's it. Okay, then we can leave.
Some people need to go to bed. I'm one of them.
Huh? No.
Bye, guys.
Wait, can I have that? Give me that.
No, espérate. No.
Wait, you have to hit it.
The call.
You have to get it to hit this button.
They're all
Espera, espera.
And then you just press it
Ay,
down.
no, pero
Bye, guys.
Bye.
I'm gonna have you guys see you later. And
That's fun.
yay!
Hey, thank you.
What don't you know how to do? It's like trying.
That was fun.
Hope your chair's okay. I feel bad about the chair.
Oh, it's not okay. It's not okay. They've been dropping like flies over here. But it's okay. This one is so sturdy, but
That
that was hilarious. You heard the crack on
I
the
heard the
thing?
crack. Yeah.
It's
it was
better than
hilarious. I mean, it wasn't hilarious, but I mean, you know.
Thanks for letting me hear their little voices at the end.
I know it's so weird having them muted, but they.
No, my wife is a teacher, and if they weren't, she teaches 6th grade, and they go bonkers.
Like, go bonkers.
They're,
We had, even if the annotations on, we had some kid in 1st grade recently draw all over the screen who was remote, and it was on MLK Day. It got real ugly. So, I mean, it's just like safe than sorry, but it's hard. They were laughing though. They were like slapping their legs laughing. So
good.
I could watch them and I know they loved it.
Great.
So thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Yes. Okay. So check is in the mail, or it should be. If it's not, let us know. We're just
Okay.
email away. And we're so excited to get these books in there. You know, we already have gotten emails like, when are they coming? And I'm like, well, because I think you're going to sign book plates and send them or something like that.
They're sending me real book plates, yeah.
So we have to assemble them. So I'm like, it won't be for a little while, but you know, we're lucky, you know, that we even can get them. So
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
I appreciate it too, that we're so excited. All right. Be well. Thank you.
You be well.
Bye.
Night.
Bye.